Hello everyone and welcome to another video. So today in this video we're taking a look at another AA AAA battery charger, and this one is the NV SprintX ECR11 MC, and the MC in the model number stands for, the M stands for the micro USB and the C stands for the USB type C. Now usually these types of chargers are available where you charge your batteries using a 220 volt electrical socket, but in this case you can charge your AA AAA batteries using any power bank or any 5 volt charger, because this takes USB type C and your micro USB input. So this is the packaging it came in, and let us open this and see what we get in the box. And by the way, the price of this charger was about 499 rupees, as you can see, 499. So let me just open this. So in the packet you will get a small USB type C charging cable, which is also nice, because if you go in the market to buy such a charging cable, just the cable probably cost about more than 50 to 60 rupees. So this is about a little more than half a meter long cable. It's a decent quality, soft cable. You can see the connector feels good quality. So USB type C cable to type A cable, that's there. And we get the charger itself. So let me get the charger out. So here is the charger itself. As you can see, this is how it looks. Let me measure the length of the charger. So I've got my tape measure here. As you can see, the length of the charger is about 9 centimeters, and the thickness of the charger is about 2 to 3 centimeters, a little more, less than 3 centimeters. And the thickness and the widthness of the charger is about 6 centimeters. So this is the length of the charger. And as you can see, there is this small screen on top. It says NV and then the model number is SprintX. You can charge AA as well as AAA size batteries with this charger. So you can see the bottom slot will fit your AA size battery, and the top slot will fit your AAA size batteries. Make sure that you're only recharging rechargeable batteries. Your cheap quality non-rechargeable batteries will not charge with such chargers. They will heat up and not necessarily explode, but they will heat up and wouldn't be of much use to you anyway, even if they are charged a little bit. So again, this is the interesting part about this charger, is that it takes USB type C input as well as a micro USB input. So if you have a USB 5 volt charger, you can charge your batteries even when you don't have any electricity using a power bank. And as you can see, the input that it needs is written as 5 volt 2 amperes. So any charger will work to charge your AA AAA batteries. Let's keep all these things aside. There is some information written. If you want to read this, you can read it here. It is probably telling you at what current it charges the battery, as you can see. Although this information is given on many chargers, but it is not always accurate. So telling the charging time of the battery is not easy, because sometimes the batteries are older batteries charges very quickly because their capacity is low. Newer batteries take longer to charge because their capacity is still very good. So telling a very accurate time how long your batteries will take is a kind of a difficult thing. Anyways, they give you this chart on this manual. You can see that AAA size 900 nickel metal hydride battery will take 1 hour to charge. How many batteries? 1 battery, 2 battery, 3 batteries? That is difficult to tell. Again, AA size 2800 nickel metal hydride batteries will take 1.6 hours. Are they talking about 1 battery, 2 battery, or 4 batteries at the same time? That is something very difficult to tell. So there is that. Here is the small manual. Not much given here. It's a very basic charger. All you do is plug in your batteries and start charging. So let me just plug this in. And I will be using my Redmi Note 7 5 volt charger. So as you can see, this is my Redmi Note 7 5 volt charger, and you can see the input on this one is given as 5 volt 2 amperes. Let me just plug this in. So it's plugged in. Let me plug in the mic USB-C port. Let's plug in the charging cable. Let's turn on. It's turned on, and as you can see, once it turned on, everything displays and then it goes blank. The one thing is different from the previous model or the model that is the 220 volt version, is that once in the 220 volt version, once the LED flash is on, it turns itself off, but in this case it stays on which is not a good thing, because over time if you're using a power bank, even if you don't have any batteries in, it will keep using some of the power bank energy to keep this LED glow. So let me start plugging in some batteries. Let's see whether it works or not. Now they claim that this charger can detect non-rechargeable batteries or bad batteries. Let's see what happens if I plug in alkaline batteries. Now alkaline batteries are not rechargeable, so let's see what it does with this alkaline battery. So it went in, it recognized it, it says charging, but it is not throwing any error. So that means it is not properly detecting whether the batteries are rechargeable or not, which is a good thing and a bad thing at the same time, because it is a bad thing because we know this is not a rechargeable battery, and even if this charger charges this, we're not going to get much out of this battery, so it is pointless to charge this battery. The good thing is that it is still trying to charge the battery. That means if you want to use this again, it may or may not work for 1 or 2 days, but still you will be able to at least attempt to charge your non-rechargeable batteries if you want to. I do not recommend that, but if you want to, you can at least do that with this charger. So that is a good thing and the bad thing at the same time. Okay, so now let me plug in my bad batteries. Now these are really bad batteries. This came out of my Nikon L830 camera. As you can see, these are Nikon Coolpix batteries, and these are dead. They don't even charge no matter what I use. So let's see what happens when I plug this in. So it went in, again it says charging symbol, but it's not displaying any error. So it is still charging this battery. That means the detection feature on this charger is not very good. Again, can be good for some people, can be bad for some people. Now let me show you what happens with the charging symbol. Alright guys, so now let us try to charge my keyboard batteries with this charger. And I use this keyboard. This is the Logitech K230 wireless keyboard, and this keyboard takes 2 AAA size batteries. And in this keyboard I've been running the NV Infinite Plus batteries, and these are 1100 mAh. So let me just take them out. So these are AAA size rechargeable batteries, and these are from the same company, NV. And as you can see, these batteries are 1100 mAh. You can see 1100 mAh, and I use these batteries in my keyboard, and they works really nice. So let me just plug them in and see what happens. So these batteries are almost fully charged. So when you plug in the battery, you will see that it displays a charging symbol, and this charging symbol disappears when the batteries are completely charged. So let's wait for a couple of minutes until the batteries are completely charged, and once they are charged, you will see that the charging symbol disappears. Now while that is happening, because the batteries are almost completely charged, it shouldn't take too long. The good thing about this type of USB charger is that most of the conversion from 220 volts to lower voltages, say 5 volt or 6 volt, is happening right in the charger itself. So most of the job is done here. It converts, your phone charger converts 220 volt that comes from your electrical socket to 5 volt DC, and then your 5 volt DC comes from the USB cable to your charger. So most of the work is done at the your phone charger itself, and that takes away some of the workload from your battery charger, and that keeps your battery charger really cool. So you may see this charger heats up very less. However, you will see that the battery may heat a little bit. If the batteries are old, you will see them heating a little more. If the batteries are new and good, they will heat less. So as you can see, it is reaching almost completion time. Let's wait for a few minutes. As you can see, one battery is charged and the left battery is still charging a little bit. Let's wait a little more until both the batteries are charged, and when both the batteries will be charged, you will see that the charging symbol will be disappeared, and then we will measure the termination voltage of the batteries, and we will see at what voltage the charger stops charging. Alright, so as you can see, the charging symbol have disappeared. That means both the batteries are completely charged, and you can again see the visual display of the full battery. Let's take the batteries out and check what is the termination voltage of the battery. So to do that, I will be using my multimeter. So here is my multimeter. Let's set the multimeter to the 20 volt setting. Now it's set to 20 volt setting. Let me turn the light on, put the multimeter here. Now let's check the battery voltage, and that will tell us at what voltage the charger stops charging. So you can see the battery voltage here. Let's check this battery first. So putting the black probe on the bottom of the battery and putting the red on the top of the battery, and as you can see on the screen, it says 1.42 volts. Let's check the other battery as well. Again, putting the black on the bottom of the battery and the red on the top of the battery, it says 1.42 volts. And now because we've just got the battery out of the charger, the voltage will stabilize a little bit and probably settle at about 1.39 or 1.38 something volts. So the charger is charging and it is working all right. And during the charging process, I didn't notice the batteries heating up. I didn't notice the charger heating up at all, because most of the job is done at this charger. Because the load is divided between these two, none of these things heat up too much. However, if you are using very old batteries, you may see the batteries heating up a little bit or maybe more, but you will not see that the charger heating up a lot. So there is that. One more thing, during the next couple of months I will be testing different types of batteries, rechargeable batteries, different capacity, and I will be writing down the charging time of different batteries with this charger. So in a future video I will make another video and I will share my results of charging different batteries, and I will measure the time those batteries take to charge, so that you'll have an idea how long your batteries may or may take to charge, because over time batteries get old and older batteries take less time to charge, newer batteries take more time to charge. So my results may not be exact replica of what you will get with your batteries. So there is that. Okay, so now let's talk about why I bought this charger, because I already have another charger. I bought this charger because many times when I don't have electricity and I want to charge my AA AAA size batteries, I can simply use a power bank, and instead of using an electrical outlet and a 5-volt charger, I can simply take the USB cable and plug this in my power bank, plug in my battery to charge, and it will charge my batteries without having to worry about electricity. I've also installed a solar panel with a charge controller, and that charge controller also have a USB port, so I can now use my solar panel to charge my AA AAA size batteries without having to wait for the electricity. Now this charger is capable of charging a single battery, such as this one. Let me plug this in. So as you can see, it is charging a single battery. I can also charge multiple batteries at the same time. So many chargers take at least 2 batteries, a minimum of 2 batteries, but this charger can charge a single battery at the same time. So that's another battery is detected, another battery, and by the way, these are the 2100 mAh batteries. So all the batteries are detected, and now I'm charging 4 batteries. If I plug this in my solar panel, I can charge this with my solar panel as well. So that's pretty much in this video about this charger, the NV SprintX ECR11MC, where the MC stands for, M stands for the micro USB and the C stands for the Type C. You can charge nickel metal hydride and nickel cadmium battery. Make sure your batteries are rechargeable, because if you're charging non-rechargeable batteries, that will not help you in any way. That will only waste your time and energy. So with that, let me conclude. I hope you found this video helpful. Thanks for watching, and I will see you guys in my next video. Bye bye.